What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Back for a new year. It's your boy Top Dot. You already know that. People that didn't know, new to the channel, what's good with you? What's great with you, man? We finna be talking about some things in here on this little show I'm gonna call Games and Convo. Or games or something like that. It's gonna be something where, you're gonna see games in the background, as you can see, and you're gonna be able to hear your boy speak on some topics that I want to speak on because, right now, I'm trying to still super upgrade, get my camera and everything right so I can come to y'all live, you know what I'm saying, get my OBS popping so I can show y'all videos within videos, you dig? Stuff like that. So that's all I'm trying to say. But let's wipe that out the way, man. Glad y'all here, glad y'all listening. That's what we talking about today. These sellout, you know what I'm saying? These cats is just straight sellout. These Anton Daniels, these wild cats like Corey Holcomb, the irritate cats like Fresh and Fit dudes because they just get all on my nerves, man, because they just goofy. But all of them, man, sellout cats. It's been a thing going on now that it's just popular to sell out black people and whatever we do. Once again, I always say this. Black people, we're not the most perfect people in the world, but we're not the worst either. And everybody try to make it seem like we just the worst kind of people in the world. They just want to show you all the negative about the black population. And then you even got people that just don't even associate with the culture, but still got talking points on the culture, which just get under my skin. Because you got cats like the Fresh and Fit dudes, which is Myron looks like he's black. He ain't nowhere near it, man. His opinion is goofy, but that opinion and his mouthpiece is just big enough, pause, to reach these little young, unintelligible young men. And that's what they aiming for. They aiming to try to just get all of the young ass who ain't really hip to some of the things that's really going on in the world, trying to get them under the wing so they can have a financial backers. I underdig it, but also I think that's stupid. And you ain't got to sell out us to do it. You can do that on your own. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that just on your own. If you want to run with Ku Klux Klan members, go ahead. That's on you. Black people as a whole, we don't care. As long as you don't try to come at us the same way they coming at us and you look like us. That's what our problem is. Our problem is our struggle. You know things that we've been through. You know the plot, and you know how black people are elevated all the way up from just the dirt, but you're still trying to relegate us right back to dirt. And that's what we really got a problem with. Most of these sellout cats thinking we don't like them because they are preaching statistics and things like that. No, even though a lie comes from a tiny amount of truth, that truth is not big enough to be truth. That's why it's a lie. You just basically picking something off the truth and saying, hey, look at this. You taking an aspect of something different. Just like if we was to say, oh man, all Anglo-Saxon people are just crazy and crittery by nature. Y'all be like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? You judging everything, or you judging a whole group of people on one thing, or you judging one group of people or an entire group of people on one aspect of that culture or of those people. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got culture, even though they keep trying to take ours and stomp on it. We still got culture, and our culture is influenced. We influence people all over the world. You look at the K-pop, you know what I'm saying, with all of the Korean cats doing the hip hop now. You know what I'm saying? Korean cats and Korean ladies doing the female hip hop and like female pop. You know what I mean? and stuff like that. You know, look at most commercials nowadays. You're gonna hear something hip hop orientated within those commercials. If the whole commercial ain't hip hop orientated, it's gonna be some type of hip hop or some type of black influence within that commercial. Why? Because they trying to sell to everybody, and now they understand that as black people ain't just we're commodity. You know what I'm saying? We're around here for a reason, and we doing stuff for a reason, and we have done things for a reason, and our history is our history for a reason. But they'll tell you otherwise. That's cool. You can listen to them if you want to, but don't be a sellout cat and come at us like black people ain't advanced and did many, many things to help the world rotate right now. The reason America is a powerhouse right now is because of what? Slavery and free labor. They got free labor for hundreds of years, which made basically the people who got generational wealth trillionaires all the way back in the day where trillionaires weren't even thought about yet. So you had people back in the day like 200-300 years ago that had money out the wazoo, and it wasn't even being rich was something, but being ultra wealthy and ultra rich wasn't really a thing. But what they do, they got it off the backs of folks who look like us, me being an African American man. So they got it off the back, and the sellout cats know that. They ignore all of that truth, all of the facts, and just say, hey, well, y'all still be complaining about the trauma. Listen, it's not. I be around black people all the time. Promise you, I be around all type of black people. None of them talk about, none of us consistently talk about the trauma that we've been through. You know what we do? We basically, we act on the knowledge that we gained from that trauma. And we'll tell you, this is the reason why we act in this way, because this happened to us. But they ignore that part and they just flip that to the side. As long as they can say, oh, y'all just keep trying to, excuse me, y'all just keep trying to go and get sympathy off of your pain and trying to go and get sympathy off of whatever. Like pain, chaos, controversy. That's why a lot of Anglo-Saxon folks that don't like us call us low IQ and savage. Because I guess we just supposed to have no impulse control. I guess we just supposed to be some wild, just out of the box animals that just be tearing everything up. But believe me, I done been in the hoodiest hoods. It's not like that. It's not like that. You got a handful of people like that, but most of us stay away from them niggas. We don't be going around them niggas. But y'all think we be just in the hood like, oh, okay, you know what? We want to find the most dangerous person in the most dangerous situation, and that's what we want to be in. No, some of them knuckleheads do. That's why they call them the YNs. That's the young niggas. They be on some knucklehead stuff. You know what I'm saying? They be doing knucklehead shit. So us OGs of the hood, cats that done seen they big homies get popped off or they big homies get killed, you know what I'm saying, in their area, and they don't want that to happen to nobody else. We take that and we take all our trauma and all of that and we put it into it. Let's teach these little young dudes to don't be out here. Y'all ain't got to wild out here. Only thing you got to do is if you get mad, man, go to a boxing ring and punch it out. Or if you get mad and you do got a gun, why don't you just go to the shooting range? Take it out in the shooting range. You ain't got to, you can put a picture of the person's face or just imagine the person's face, which is the target, and then boom, 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 get your aggression out like that. Go on about your day. You ain't got to go to prison. That other person ain't got to die. Simple and plain. But they don't think we can think like that. But when you got cats like Myron and them, and all the other sellouts, it's many other ones. The Hodge twins, who else? I can name Andrew Tate, because he's half black, sad to say. Sneeko, he half black, he is sellout. Officer Tate, I can't stand that dude to the high heavens. Brandon Tatum. I can't stand him, bro. He's just him and super coons like Candace Owens, bro. They get deep in my nerves, like aggravated, because I just be wanting to jump through the screen and just hit them with facts, not even physically, because they already think we're violent. I'm not violent, but I can get it if I need to. Nah, don't play with me. But no, I just be wanting to jump through the screen and hit them with just facts, because most of the stuff that they got is talking points. And you can easily dissipate those talking points by just going and doing simple research. Not even a Google search. You can go to your local library. It is in books. You can get it from books. You can get it from people that's been through the situations, or you can get it from online, which is a quicker way of dispersing information. But I'm just saying all of this back and forth with black people this, black people that, and people ain't taking accountability for them and themselves and they culture, I guess I would say, it's tiring. So me as a black man, I hope people of other cultures hearing this too. We don't care about what people got to say, but it gets irritating because it affects what we do. So if we want to go and get one of them high paying jobs, You think those corporate people gonna look at us like, oh, this is a smart individual, and I think they'll be able to be an asset to this company. No, they gonna look like, oh man, here come little thug Tyrone, man. He finna tear up the thing. We just gonna, if we do ever give him a job, he gonna be in the mailroom away from people or something like that. So you make it harder for us to just elevate. And then when you make it hard for us to elevate, you go and say, oh man, y'all ain't trying to elevate. What do you mean? Yeah, you just made it 4 times as hard for me to elevate. I already had to go through college and graduate high school, graduate college just to even get this chance to get this job. Now I have to, with all those accolades, I got to stack on top that I have to erase from these people's memory that I'm black. Do y'all know how irritating that get? That shit is highly irritating. And that's the in-depth things, or just one of the in-depth things to all of this black people that mess. I just put it like this. Everybody got problems. Our problems ain't worse than y'all problems. Just like, but they keep coming with that statistic, that 1350. That shit been debunked sideways, up, down, vertical, and horizontal. It's just been debunked to hell. Now, people are making up different numbers to try to, you know what I'm saying, to try to get a little one up because they was wrong the whole time. It's not murder rates, it's conviction rates. And then black people are exonerated 55% of the time. 50% of the time. Yeah, 50% of the time. So that actually makes those murders that they talking about, that brings that rate all the way down to almost like 5 or 10%. And ain't that something? You know how I found that out? I just went and did research, physical and by computer, and said, hey, these numbers add up right here. Them numbers don't. But that's all we got to do is start ignoring these goofies and start ignoring the rhetoric that they spit, and people gonna still give them money. Stop trying to fight so hard to have people stop giving them money, because that'll have people fight it even harder to give them money because they want their point to be prudent. So just stop giving them niggas attention. Like I see clips, I just ingest the knowledge I need to ingest about people like that, and then I just go on about my business. But today I was like, I got time today. I got the day off. We got the conference final games today, so I was like, I got time before the games today. Let me go ahead and make this quick video about this, and then I'm gonna get back to my regularly scheduled program. So that's what we're doing today. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I just had to come and get that off my chest, man. Dude was making me mad listening to all that BS, so I just had to come chop up a little bit with y'all and let y'all know what it was. Yeah. So quick little thing. I'm gonna be way more active. Let's get it popping. I'm trying to go to at least 25K, man, by the end of February. So I'm finna be trying to hustle to get that. If I don't get that, I don't care. I'm gonna still be trying to do what I gotta do. But I'm on the road to 10K, man. And that's what we're doing. I'm gonna start out small and then I'm going big. But I hope y'all gonna roll with me, man. If y'all got some friends, man, drive them over to this channel, drop them off. Let them know that's all good in the hood. They can stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? If they want to get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet off as soon as you come into the crib, you know what I'm saying? And hit the door. You know what I'm saying? Lock the door behind you, because folk be doing too much out here nowadays. But with all that being said, man, y'all enjoy yourself. Happy late New Year's to all my folks. And let's do it up, man. This your boy Top, man. I am gone. Yeah.